Hi, everyone. First Warn 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here with you, giving the latest updates for the severe thunderstorm warning that includes the Kansas City metro. So this is moving pretty quickly northeast at 55 miles per hour at this time. Primary hazard with this is 60-mile-per-hour winds, so not seeing any reports of those winds or hail at this time, but we are continuing to see this drift through the metro very quickly at 55 miles per hour. So if we take a broader look of what we are seeing with this storm, it's kind of been a line of thunderstorms that moved up from our southwest, continuing to move towards the northeast. It first entered the 435 loop, continuing to push towards that north and east right now, so about halfway through the Kansas City metro. This will go until 10:45 a.m. this morning. So the primary hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That is radar indicated. This is moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. So if we take, once again, that broader look that we're looking at right now, this is the severe thunderstorm in the area at this time. It's going to continue to move through at 55 miles per hour, so moving very quickly, and will continue to push on the other side off the eastern side, of the 435 loop. So if we take a closer look at this, we can see that there is some lightning with this as well. We can hear from inside the studio some heavy rainfall that's coming down as well. Heavy rain, some lightning associated with this as well, but the primary hazard is that 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are possible. This is moving through about halfway the 435 loop at this time, moving to the east-northeast. This is more of a line that we've seen move up from the southwest, and it looks like we just have a new tornado warning as well that I do want to touch on for Clay, Clinton, and Platte County. This continues until 10:30. This is on the northern side of that line that we've been talking about. I'm going to take a closer look at this time too, to give you guys a heads up. If you are in the Clay, Clinton, or Platte County area, Kearney, Holt, Lathrop, Smithville, you're going to need to get in your tornado safe place. If we take a closer look, I want to see the velocity, if we could take a look at that for this storm as well. So if we take a look at this, looks like it's just southeast of Smithville and will continue to move to the northeast at this time. So if you're in Holt, Kearney, Lawson, Elmira, please be getting in your tornado safe place as well, as we do have that tornado warning at this time. That goes until 10:45. So if we could take a closer look at this is just north of the Kansas City metro. So this does not include Kansas City in this tornado warning. This includes the Smithville area, just east of Smithville, Kearney, Holt, Lathrop, Plattsburgh. So please be getting in your tornado safe place. The circulation that we were looking at was just southeast of Smithville. So if we take another look at that and track it out to see how the timing is looking for our other areas as well.
All right, Melissa, we're going to kind of take over for you here. Melissa's going to get down to the studio to keep working with our First Warn 5 meteorologist team as they cover this new tornado warning that is now impacting the Kansas City metropolitan area. As you heard, up in Lathrop, Kearney, anywhere up on that I-35 corridor up there in Holt. Really want you guys to be aware right now. Again, this line that's moving through right now has been turned into a tornado warning, especially for the northeastern part of the 435 loop currently. So again, folks up in Gladstone, up towards Smithville, a little east of there, up the I-35 corridor, Holt, Lathrop, a handful of other communities have been impacted by this storm. Let's go ahead and, Janae, if we can, I'm going to go ahead and trigger up a few of the scout cameras here to see if we can get a live look at what the roads are looking like up there, and maybe see if we can see if there's anything that's going over. If you look right here on that, she's got the visibility, but the velocity. So just to the east of Smithville there, east of 169, up near 435, north of there looks to be some tightening in the rotation. So west of Kearney, east of Smithville, along that highway right there. If you are up in that portion of Clay County, really want you to be on the lookout right now for some strong wind gusts, some possible rotation up there as well. Again, keep in mind that the radar is shooting up into the clouds right now, so what you're seeing is rotation indicated up in the clouds, but right now it's enough and it's met the criteria for a tornado warning through the National Weather Service. Again, we will be going on live on air here in just a few moments with our first Warn 5 meteorologist. Again, they are getting ready in the studio to cover this tornado warning right now. But folks, east of Smithville, over towards Plattsburgh, Lathrop, Holt, I want you to be very aware of this new tornado warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service. It is a radar indicated tornado warning, which means, again, the velocities and the movement of the clouds, the wind in the clouds have met the criteria for a tornado warning to be issued. But again, this is southeastern Clinton County, northern Clay County in Missouri are being affected by this latest warning. It will last until 10:30 this morning, so about the next 16 minutes. At about a little after 10 o'clock here, about 10:10, they located that thunderstorm that was capable of producing a tornado that was up near Smithville, and again moving off to the northeast pretty quickly at about 50 miles per hour. Now keep in mind there has not been a confirmed right now, but again, Janae, we're going to be going live to our first Warn 5 meteorologists here that are down in the studio just momentarily.
Right.
Oh, but look at the scout cam.
Yeah,
Let's get
I want to pull up that
put
scout cam because I will.
4th Street. So this is a little south of where the storm is, but look at those wind gusts that are flying through right now. You can see the semis going through, but the tree is really shaking. And again, we're hearing 60 plus miles an hour wind gusts with these storms. And again, the latest is a tornado warning has been issued again for portions of southeastern Clinton County and northern Clay County. This was just to the east of Smithville. Now we are going to go live to our studio where our first Warn 5 meteorologists are taking over right now.
Lily, me as well. Under that tornado warning, please make sure that you are getting to the lowest part of your building right now. You need to make sure that you're away from all the windows. The basement is obviously the best place, and I know a lot of people have a basement here in the Kansas City area. Also just north. So again, we do have a tornado warning in effect for us, and that's because we have seen a little bit of rotation with this thunderstorm. It was first severe thunderstorm warned. Now they have upgraded that to a tornado warning. Again, this is just to the north of Kansas City. You can see it from our tower cam that this is north of it. Looking, and also I do want to mention, you see that the sun's coming out. That is not good news for this afternoon. Again, tornado warning in effect. I am so sorry that I'm cutting into your regular programming, but unfortunately this matters more right now than your regular programming. So tornado warning in effect. It looks like they have canceled it for Platte County, and it also says that it's for Clay and Clinton. So again, tornado warning in effect. It looks like they're also extending that severe thunderstorm watch as well. It looks like Melissa Meeder is here. Go ahead with what you have, and you're on Max 2? Or?
Yes,
okay.
I am on Max 2. So right now we are looking at, on Max 2, if we could grab off Max 2 right now, the circulation is just moving to the northeast, of the Smithville area. So Arley School, Lily, you're going to want to be making sure you are getting in your tornado safe place. This is continuing until 10:30, if I am correct. And if we take a closer look at the first Warn 5 at Doppler, taking a look at this velocity, continuing to move towards the northeast over the next kind of 30 minutes or so. So the Smithville area, Holt, Lathrop, Kearney, be getting in your tornado safe place, as we are seeing a little bit of that circulation moving to the northeast at around 50 miles an hour. So as we continue, Arley School, be in your tornado safe place. Lily as well. Looks like we're getting in a new scan too, continuing to move into the northeast as well. So if we take a closer look, now we've got Max 2. This is the velocity we could see just towards the northeast of Smithville area, heading towards the northeast, going to continue to the Lathrop, Plattsburgh area as well. Both of these areas need to be getting in the tornado safe place. This continues. The tornado warning continues until 10:30 p.m. So please make sure you're getting in yours.
10:30 a.m.
a.m.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry. 10:30 a.m. Continuing to move towards the northeast as well. And I'm going to take a look more at a kind of wider view as well. If we could switch to max 1, or I can move over to max 2 and switch it as well. But we are going to continue to see this move towards the north and east. I'll go take a switch at that so we can take a little bit of a closer look. Seeing more of that thunder starting to move into the area, lightning as well. Take a closer look, a broader view, as we can see right now. We are seeing this in a larger view. So we see a storm track on there as well. So we are moving to the Lily area at 10:19 a.m. This is going to continue to move very quickly to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. So this continues until 10:30 a.m. This is Clay, Clinton County as well, continuing to move towards the northeast. So please be getting in your tornado safe place if you are in Clinton or Clay County as well. So we talked about the Smithville area. Looks like it's majorly past the Smithville area at this time. But if you are in Clinton and Clay, you are going to be making sure you're getting in your tornado safe place. This is moving closer to the Lily area just towards the southwest, going to continue to move to the northeast as well. So Lily, Guyton, Holt, please be getting in your tornado safe place. Holt around 10:26, and then Barnesville around 10:36 a.m. So continuing to get in your safe place. That is inside, that is away from windows and doors, that is in your basement if you have one. If you do not have a basement or somewhere of a place of work, lowest floor, away from windows and doors. So continuing to move towards the northeast. Bodak School, please be getting in your tornado safe place. And as we continue to see this move towards the northeast at around 50 miles per hour, please, in Clinton and Clay County, be getting in your tornado safe place.
And also, if we could go ahead and switch over to max 2 for Melissa. I'm kind of working on my graphics here. She has her graphics ready to go so she can really pinpoint exactly what she's talking about. That would be great. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Here we go. So a broader line that we have been talking about over the last couple of hours, Savannah covered it this morning as well, starting to pop up towards the southwest. That's continuing to move to the northeast at this time. So that line of rain and thunderstorms, severe warned all the way from the Cameron area down to Belton as well, continuing to move it towards the north and east, taking more of an easterly track, I would say, at this time as well. And then we have that tornado warning until 10:30 a.m. That's Clay, Clinton County. That has just moved through the Smithville area. So please, Clay, Clinton County, be getting in your tornado safe place, but still have that attention too on the Kansas City Metro. That looks like we might have just been pushed out with the new update of the severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know, Savannah, if you can confirm that.
So I just got an update. It looks like this entire line now has a tornado possible tag. It just means that it is possible for this entire line to have some broad rotation. We still have that tornado warning that Melissa's pointing out right now over in Clay and Clinton County until 10:30 this morning. However, this entire line does have a little bit of rotation. And I'm also, this just popped up. I'm about to look to see what it is. I think it might be a severe thunderstorm watch, maybe a tornado watch. So let me switch over really fast just to see exactly what I'm working with for you this morning. It is 10:21. The reason why we're breaking in is because we do have that tornado warning in effect. We also have a line of showers and storms that are severe thunderstorm warned, but have that tornado possible tag. So let me pull up this map so you can see, so I can see really if it's a severe thunderstorm watch or if it is a tornado watch. It looks like it is a tornado watch, so that is good to know. This is going to be going until, let's see what time. Walking you through this. This literally just popped up, guys. Tornado watch in effect for a lot of our area, and that's because this entire line now is possible for some tornado warnings. Again, one tornado warning is in effect right now, but you can start to see that that orange is a new tornado watch that just came into play. So let me pull this up for you. I have my graphics a little bit everywhere. Melissa's also working on her graphics as well. We do have that tornado warning. I want to get back down to that really fast. So this is in effect for over in Plattsburgh. We're also talking about Holt. This is continuing to move up towards the north and the east. Again, this is radar indicated. It has not been spotted on the ground. So that means that it is possible for this to become a tornado on the ground. Again, this is for Clay and Clinton County. We also just got an update that we also have a tornado watch in effect for a lot of our viewing area. I'm trying to find that graphic now really fast for you so you can see exactly who's going to be in it, how long it's going to be, and how long it could potentially be impacting us. So here's what it's looking like. Let me see if I can, there we go. So there is that tornado watch in effect for us. This is a majority of our area. This is until 6 p.m., guys. So we really have to make sure that we are staying weather aware. Also, Melissa, I see that you just jumped back on the chroma.
Yes.
You must have your graphics ready. I'm going to go ahead and toss over to you, fix my graphics, and then we can just ping pong back and forth.
Okay, sounds good. So we just talked about that tornado watch. That encompasses at least the eastern half of our area. So this does not include any counties in Kansas at this time. This does go until 6 p.m. tonight. So we talked about the 2 rounds of severe weather that we could see today. The first one being this morning. If we see some clearing of the skies this afternoon, which we are starting to see in portions of our Kansas counties as the low pressure system continues to push out some of that cloud cover, we could see the second round of that strong to severe storm potential, which brings all modes of severe weather. So as we could see some spin ups possible with this line of storms that we're seeing at this time, I also wanted to point out there are some power outages out there as well, mainly towards the Maryville area, mainly in portions of the northwestern part of our state. But that is going to be due to the early morning storms that we had over the last couple of hours. So if we take a little backtrack and push this back, we take a wider look at our first warn 5 Doppler. That line of severe thunderstorms are moving to the east, mainly northeast at this time, pushing through the Kansas City metro. Looks like it's almost out of the area as well. But still, as we have this line of thunderstorms, we've got that tornado warning for Clinton and Clay. That goes until 10:30 a.m. for radar indicated tornado. What I want to talk about, too, is with some lines that we're seeing. If we see this line that we've got moving from the Cameron down to the Belton area, we could see some spin ups with that. We generally see that with lines of thunderstorms. So that's mainly where we're going to see that possible tornado tag that was put on for this severe thunderstorm warning. So taking a wider look, we have that rain, that thunderstorm activity, severe warned. Tornado warning continues until 10:35 for Clay and Clinton County. Clay and Clinton, if you are inside, be getting in your tornado safe place. If you are outside, please be getting somewhere safe as well. This continues to move towards the northeast around 50 miles per hour, continues until 10:30 this morning. So we will continue to give you the latest information. Still seeing this move to the northeast at this time, pushing through much of the Kansas City metro, almost out of the 435 loop, but down towards the Belton area, Cameron, as well as that tornado warning as well. So much of the activity earlier this morning was along the western part of our area, but eastern Kansas moving up towards the northeast, towards Maryville. Seeing that line that we saw earlier over the last couple of hours that was moving from the southwest, from our southwestern counties up into the northeast, that's been moving very quickly today, around 50 to 55 miles per hour. So we have that tornado warning, Clay and Clinton County. That continues until 10:30 this morning. And so if you are in Clay and Clinton County, please be getting in your tornado safe place. As for the Kansas City metro, looks like almost the bulk of this line has been moved out of the area. Most of us have been taken out of that severe thunderstorm warning, but still continues for areas that are east of the Kansas City area. Savannah, I'll throw it back to you if you're ready.
Okay, so here's what we're looking like. This is just brand new into the First Warn 5 Weather Lab. We now have a tornado watch in effect, so I think that we are going to go ahead and actually elevate today to a First Warn weather day because of that tornado watch until 6 p.m. Please make sure that you are staying severe weather aware heading into today. We do still have that tornado warning that's going to be in effect for us until about 10:30, so for the next 30 minutes, unless the National Weather Service decides to continue this for us. So here's what it's looking like. This entire line possibly has that tornado possible tag with it along that tornado warning. So if you're in this line of severe thunderstorm warnings or in that tornado warning, you need to make sure that you are getting to your safe spot right now. Here's a list of some cities that I'm talking about. I'm talking about Yulee, Summit, 10:33. You only have about 5 minutes to get down. Greenville, Valley, you only have about 10 minutes. Even if you're not in there within the next few minutes, please just get down to the lowest level of your house. And then also over in Oak Grove, 10:55, this line could be coming to you. Over in Odessa at 11:15. Again, we do have that tornado watch in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. And the big reason is because of this line right here. They just updated that to have that possible tornado tag. So let me go down this entire line for you so you can see exactly who I'm talking about. So here's that severe thunderstorm warning, the first one for Clay and Clinton County until 10:45, tornado possible tag. Also, Plattsburgh. If you're in that area over in Holt, you are in that tornado warning. And we're going to be zooming in here closely for you so you can see some roadways, maybe even going down into I-35.
Savannah?
Yep.
I want to give you an update from the National Weather Service.
Okay.
They're set to expire the tornado warning for Clinton and Northern Clay. That will be expired at 10:30. However, damaging winds will remain likely, and a severe thunderstorm warning will remain in effect for the area as well.
Okay, great. So that is great news. It looks like that the rotation may be becoming a little less evident, so that's great. But we still have that line of showers and storms that are severe thunderstorm warned, and also have that tornado possible attack. So if you're in any of this area, make sure that you're getting down to your tornado safe place at this time. So here it is without all the watches and warnings, because I know it might be getting a little bit confusing. This is just to the west of the Kansas City metro right now. So let me go down city by city, county by county, so you know exactly who's going to be impacted by this round of showers and storms, and potentially even some gusty winds as well. So right now we're talking about Grandview over in Belton. This is continuing to move your way. Raytown as well. Lee Summit, you have a few minutes, but make sure that you are getting down to your safe spot. Going up to just to the north. We're also talking about a lot of major roadways, including 435 over at 470, I-70. That's going to be going into the Kansas City metro. Also talking about Independence, Riverbend. If you're in this area, please make sure to be getting down to your safe spot. If you know somebody maybe traveling or going into work, or maybe even bringing their kids to school, here's what it's looking like. You need to go ahead and call them, let them know, hey, go ahead. There is some severe thunderstorm warnings in your place. You need to go ahead and get off the roadways and get down into a safe spot. So again, the good news is that tornado warning has been expired, but we still have this line of storms and showers for us heading into later on this afternoon, which is why we have that tornado watch in effect until 6 p.m. I heard my producer saying something. What were you saying, Markel? I'm listening.
So we have the tornado warning has expired at this time, but we're still looking at the severe thunderstorm warning with the potential tornado tag. That continues until 10:45. So our focus has moved off of the tornado warning because there is not one for our area anymore, but now we're focusing on the severe thunderstorm warning with a possible tornado tag. So if we take a look at our Force 4 and 5 Doppler, I've kind of tracked out where this line of severe thunderstorms is moving. It's moving to the north and east around 50 to 55 miles an hour. So it is just moving past the Kansas City metro, and we are moving past the 435 loop at this time. We are going to continue to see this move to the north and east as we head through the next kind of 15 minutes or so. So if we take a look, we tracked this out for you. So Exler Springs, Oak Grove, Richmond coming to you in the next 20 minutes, as well as this is moving very quickly, 50 to 55 miles per hour. The storms this morning have been moving very quickly as well. And so as quickly as they're coming through, they are quickly leaving as well. The Kansas City metro, for the most part, out of this right now, for the most part, out of the severe thunderstorm warning too. So for most of the Kansas City metro on the west side of the 435 loop, you are good to go at this time. And as we continue to see this move to the north and east, Chillicothe around 11:27, so about an hour, but still moving very quickly. The Exler Springs, Oak Grove, the Strattsburg, it's heading towards your area within the next 15 to 30 minutes or so. So we are going to continue to see this move to the north and east, packing a little bit of lightning as well. So we are going to send you back to regular scheduled programming. Us at the First Warn 5 Weather Team will continue to give you the latest information as quickly as we know it.